Join me as I dive into the challenge of figuring out if cohabiting is the right move for my relationship. Cohabiting, or living together, is a big step in any relationship. It's a decision that can bring couples closer together, but it can also bring its own set of challenges. As someone who's been there, I know how important it is to consider the pros and cons of cohabiting before making a decision. In today's video, we're going to explore the ins and outs of cohabiting and discuss whether it's right for you. When it comes to deciding whether to cohabit, there are so many factors to consider. One of the biggest challenges is financial. Can you afford to live together? Will you have to adjust your spending habits or make sacrifices? Financial concerns can put a lot of strain on a relationship, and it's essential to have open and honest conversations about your financial situation before making a decision. Another challenge couples face is adjusting to each other's habits and lifestyles. You may find that your partner has habits that drive you crazy, or that you have different schedules that make it hard to find quality time together. It's essential to consider how you'll navigate these differences and find a way to make your living situation work for both of you. Family expectations can also play a significant role in the decision to cohabit. Your family may have certain expectations about when you should move in together, or how long you should wait before taking this step. It's crucial to consider how your decision will affect your family and how you'll handle any pressure or criticism they may bring. Ultimately, the decision to cohabit is a personal one that depends on your unique circumstances and priorities. It's essential to consider your own needs, desires, and boundaries before making a decision. Cohabiting can have its benefits, of course. For one, it can bring couples closer together and strengthen their bond. It can also be more cost-effective than living separately, and can give you more opportunities to spend quality time together. However, it's also important to consider the potential drawbacks. Cohabiting can bring its own set of legal implications, such as changes to your tax status or property ownership. It can also be emotionally challenging, especially if you're not used to living with a partner. On the other hand, cohabiting can be an opportunity to grow and learn as a couple. It can help you develop important skills like communication, compromise, and conflict resolution. It can also give you a sense of stability and security, which can be essential for building a strong foundation in your relationship. I remember a friend of mine who struggled with the decision to cohabit. She and her partner had been together for a few years, but they were hesitant to take the plunge and move in together. They were worried about losing their independence and freedom, and they weren't sure if they were ready for the level of commitment that came with cohabiting. However, after some careful consideration and open conversations, they decided to take the leap and move in together. It wasn't always easy, but they learned so much about each other and about themselves. They learned how to navigate conflicts and challenges, and they grew closer together as a result. In another example, I know a couple who cohabited too soon and ended up regretting it. They were young and in love, and they thought that moving in together would bring them closer together. However, they soon realized that they weren't ready for the level of commitment and responsibility that came with cohabiting. They started to feel suffocated and trapped, and their relationship began to suffer as a result. The decision to cohabit is a personal one, and it's essential to consider your own unique circumstances and priorities. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and what works for one couple may not work for another. To summarize, the decision to cohabit is a complex one that requires careful consideration and open communication. It's essential to weigh the pros and cons and to think about what's best for you and your partner. Whether you're considering cohabiting or you're already living together, I hope this video has given you some food for thought and some valuable insights to consider. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about relationship dynamics and communication, be sure to check out our other video on the topic.